Okay, welcome everybody. My name is Ruth Main. It is great to have you here tonight. If you are new, please make sure that you have a pen and a piece of paper and you're writing down any questions or anything that resonates with you, because we are going to be moving, number one, very fast. But I want you to get, once we get to the product section, just jot down the ones that resonate with you and your health situation right now. I want you to prepare to be amazed, because and when I took a look at this, I just couldn't believe that it was this good. I did my due diligence, like I hope all of you will, and I found out that it really was as good as I thought it was. And so here we are 15 months later, sharing this vision. If the last 2 years have taught us anything, it's that A, we need to make sure we're as healthy as we can be, and B, we need to make sure we have a second or third source of income that is not working for somebody else. We have seen whole industries go away. We have seen people's lives ruined over the last 2 years, and yet people in direct sales have done nothing but thrive, and I mean really thrive. This company that you're going to see tonight, we actually pre-launched North America in the middle of last year. It was actually August 1st. So we know that people are looking. We know that people are extremely interested. And what you're going to see tonight is going to show you just that. The company is called APLGO. They are a subsidiary of a company called APL, which is celebrating its 10-year anniversary in 48 hours. On November 11th of 2011 at 11:11 a.m. is when we were launched in Eastern Europe. Here is my disclaimer. I am not a doctor. I am not going to make medical claims tonight about any products that you're going to see. Any testimonies that you hear from people who may or may not be in healthcare are their own stories based on their results with these products. Each person needs to do their own research based on the info given in this presentation, and I urge you to do your research. Check with your healthcare provider or your nutritionist before you take any supplements. APL stands for Accumulate Product Lifestyle. That simply means the accumulate is our patented technology process that they go through. They really are changing the world, as you're going to see and hear tonight. Sergey Kulikov and his wife Olga are the owners. They are the only owners. Sergey is only 34 years old. He started this company at the ripe age of 24. He was a multimillionaire before he started. He has paid cash for everything. He owes no man nothing, and he has protected his brand in several ways. Number one, he keeps all his cards close to his chest, and he's been in business for almost 9 years in Eastern Europe before he even thought about going anywhere else in the world. And he's done double-digit income, double-digit every year from the prior year. So this company is on and has been on a very stable track for a long time. Sergey owns his own manufacturing plant. It is located in Moldova. The plant in Moldova is 48,000 square feet. It can produce over 250,000 boxes in every 8-hour shift. He has his own staff on board, from doctors and scientists for research and development. We have offices right now in 35 or so countries now. We are focusing right now on North America, Latin America, Africa's. Philippines just launched with an office in Manila. Vietnam, South Korea just launched last week. UAE, Israel, Western Europe, Australia, New Zealand, and we will be opening the rest of South America, and then Asia, the rest of Asia. The company will talk about what they're going to do in the UAE and the Middle East. Of all of those countries, we do have warehouses and offices in most of them. Sergey is just really staunch on making sure he is legal before he opens any country. Our products are the real deal. In the United States, they are FDA registered. In Canada, they all are now completely registered as a supplement, no longer just a food. So Canadians on here. In total, we have about 30, I think it's 32 certifications worldwide. The ones that are pertinent to us here in North America We are certified now kosher, halal, beyond organic, non-GMO, gluten-free, vegan. We have no artificial colors, no artificial flavors, and no artificial sweeteners in any of our products. So even if you're like me and say, I don't care about the FDA registration, for me, it's the certifications. You cannot refute those certifications. Most of our botanicals are all grown in Israel. Why Israel? Because Israel has a much higher threshold for certification than even the United States. So that's where most of our botanicals are grown. We have the world's first and only anion DNA drop. Anion simply is a negatively charged ion. DNA drop does not mean that we are looking for your DNA, Karen, or Marilyn's or mine. No, it simply means that we use plant DNA in all of our drops. We don't have chopped up plants in them. And you're going to see why that's important as we go through. Let's talk about negative ions versus positive ions. Positive ions are things that hurt us. They are known to cause depression, to lower your immune system, fertility issues, along with the 4G, the 5G, your Siri, your Google, your all of those smart devices, your TV, your microwave, that we are just bombarded even right now with blue light poisoning from our computer screens and our phone screens. Negative ions, on the other hand, combat those positive ion poisoning. Negative ions, all you have to do is walk outside and you are subjected to them. Now, they're going to be in different amounts in different places. Negative ions are felt more when you're around running water of any kind or in a forest. Anybody ever love the smell after a rainstorm? It just smells fresh and clean. I know you guys know what I'm talking about. Those are negative ions. This is why you will hear people that live in concrete jungles, big cities, right? That they will say to you, oh, we've got to get out of the city this weekend. We've got to go to the beach, or we've got to go to the mountains. Their bodies are craving those negative ions. Do not take my word for it. Just go to WebMD and look up positive and negative ions. There are a bunch of really good articles on WebMD about the positive effects that negative ions have on your body, including lowering your blood pressure, lowering your heart rate, lowering your breath rate, giving your body a feeling of peace and calm, and yes, combating that positive ion poisoning. Plants also love negative ions. They supercharge them, they fertilize them, and they add to their potency. We want all of our botanicals to be as potent as they can be for obvious reasons. This is actually high-tech health. Let's talk about what exactly is a DNA drop, because that's what we market them as. They are a 100% plant-based drop that looks something like this. They are no bigger than my finger. They come in a punch-out 60% recyclable foil. They are hermetically sealed, so there's no cross-contamination. If you want to share one, you just pop a drop into somebody's hand. They provide instant gratification nutrition cocoa because they bypass the digestive system. That's right. We don't go through your tummy at all. You simply suck on these like you would a piece of candy, a Lifesaver, a Jolly Rancher. They melt in your mouth. Because of that, it gets to the microcell level in 11 seconds, and you start feeling them if you're taking one of the ones that you can feel. People say, well, what if you don't feel anything? Well, we all eat bananas, and we know they have potassium in them, but we don't feel the potassium rushing through our veins, right? Some people are going to feel things, some people aren't. That doesn't mean they're not working. Now, they are filled not only with 100% plant-based, and the negative ions, but we also have over 80 superfoods and over 1,000 different phytonutrients, bioflavonoids, micronutrients, and antioxidants. These are going to do things like balance your mood, give you energy, prevent cellular oxidation, and improve cellular metabolism. They're actually going to protect your DNA, and they can repair your DNA. They're immediately recognized. As soon as you put them in your mouth, folks, they're immediately recognized by our DNA, and they go, oh my gosh, we don't have to change anything. We don't have to do anything. We don't have to digest them. They're here. They're in the right format. Let's get them to the cellular level. And they're going to go in the body where your body needs them first. There is nothing else like these on the market at all. Just some of the ingredients in our drops. You have to keep in mind that every single one of these ingredients have peer-reviewed studies, thousands and tens of thousands going back decades, some of them hundreds of years of, oh, we've used turmeric for this, or we've used aloe vera for that. And everybody knows healthy fats like avocado protect the brain and many other organs in your body. So all you have to do is look those up and you'll see why our drops are so spectacular. We handpick all of our botanicals at the right time. Hand picking, number one, we have to do that because if we want to get the certifications of Beyond Organic, halal, and kosher, you can't have farm machinery. It also helps with quality control because the people that are hand picking things can tell, is it ripe? Does it need to sit another day or another week? Is it overripe and dead and dying and we don't want it? Quality control from the ground up. As soon as they are picked, they are flash frozen immediately, not 2 hours later. What happens when you pick a plant? It starts to die. So these are flash frozen immediately. They're flown to Moldova. That's where they undergo our patented accumulate SA technology. And in short, what that does is infuse every single one of our botanicals, Steve, with those negative ions. We don't leave it to chance that they're going to get hit by lightning in a rainstorm and get infused with negative ions. We take that, we do it by man-made lightning strikes to make sure that they're all infused. Then the company has another technology where they extract the plant DNA and the negative ions. It goes into a very thick syrup. It is never heated over 80 degrees. We don't want to kill any of the good stuff. It's turned into this taffy. We have videos on the whole thing. It's pretty cool. And then it's poured into 15 different molds, 16 actually now. The greatest thing about these is there's no known contraindications to any medication. Now, I'm not a doctor. Run it by your doctor or your nutritionist. They're safe for men, women, children, pregnant women, and yes, animals. Ari has her dogs on them. We have people with cats on them. We have people that give them to rabbits. I mean, the list goes on and on. Kids, Tuesday's got her grandkids to 3 and almost 2, I think, or 4 and almost 2 on these. She's starting them off right so they get good nutrition. What better way to get good nutrition into children these days with all the crap that they're being fed, right? Than to give them these drops. They're convenient. They're easy to travel with. You're not going to get stopped anywhere. And here's the best part. They taste like candy, James. Mark my words, they are not candy. They are a health drop, but they taste like candy and they don't have the sugar in them. Why did we choose these drops? Why not powders, liquids, pills, capsules, juices, or gels? He could have gone that route, just like every other direct sales company, and gone the cheaper route. Sergey is building a $1 billion plus company. He does not skimp on anything, as you're going to see. I mean, you can see just through the certifications on these products, he doesn't skimp. And those are listed right on the website. They are 100% absorbable. There's no waste. You're not creating expensive urine like you do with a lot of other pills, capsules, and tablets that you take. They are absorbed immediately and go to work at the microcell level again in 11 seconds. You've got to ask yourself, what would you rather do? Coco, would you rather take a handful of pills, capsules, and tablets every day, or maybe throughout the day suck on, 4 or 5 or 10 or 12 different DNA drops that taste like candy? I will tell you, we even have people losing weight, even though our weight loss drop is not out yet, because these satiate your sweet tooth. Now I just got to tell Sergey, we need one in chocolate flavored. Who's with me on that? I am a chocoholic. Here's what blew my mind. I figured with all the certifications, FDA registration in every country we go into, that these would be at least $100 each per month for a month's supply. These 8 products in our daily collection are just $25 wholesale and $50 retail. Here's what's great. All of our products have a 30-day, not 10-day, not 3-day, 30-day money-back guarantee on them. Let me quickly go through some of these. Grow. This is going to support your immune system. Who doesn't want that these days? It'll help with your eyesight. GTS is going to give you strength, stamina, energy. We have professional athletes on this. It tastes really good. It tastes like pineapple. If you like pineapple, it's not overbearing. But this also stops lactic acid buildup in your muscles, so you're not going to get as sore. Norm is for anybody that might have, glucose or blood sugar issues, too high or too low, hyper or hypo. This doesn't matter. It's going to normalize your blood sugar. Power for men. If you are a man and you are on here tonight and you are over the age of 30 or 35, you need to quite simply be on this product. This product is going to protect your prostate and your urinary tract. It's also going to help balance your male hormones. And it is, gentlemen, going to give you a bump in the bedroom. Women, we haven't forgotten you. And this product is only $25 a month, guys. Unlike that pill, that little blue pill that's, I don't know, like $10 a pill or something, and it's bad for your heart. Not this one. Power for women. Ladies, if you're childbearing age, this is going to balance your hormones. It's going to help you with your monthly flow, the bloating, the backaches, the cramps. Also, if you are going through or gone through menopause. So power for women takes away hot flashes like that. Relax is going to do just that. I have a disclaimer on this product right here. Do not take them if you know you're going to drive a car, a school bus, a truck, a dump truck, anything, a Tonka truck. I don't care. Don't take it if you're going to use any kind of tools, pneumatic or hydraulic or electric or gas, because some people fall asleep when they take Relax. Not very many, but some do. And it's mostly men, by the way. Guess what? You want to take this when you're not scheduled to do anything so you know how it affects you. If you have trouble falling asleep at night, if you have trouble getting back to sleep at night, if you have anxiety issues, if you have panic attacks, if you have kids that have too much energy, this is an incredible product. And again, it's safe for everyone. Slide is for joints and inflammation in your whole body. I love this product. I got into a fight with a U-Haul truck in 2015 and the U-Haul truck won. I had to have surgery. They couldn't fix my knee. I shattered my kneecap, shredded my ACL. My meniscus had several tears in it. Bottom line is they had to cut a bucket. They had to fix a bucket tear. I don't have a meniscus left, and I'm bone on bone in that knee. And I couldn't walk for 2.5 years. Could not walk. My whole life changed. I'm sure my husband hated me for that 2.5 years because I literally could do nothing. In fact, there were times I had to slither to the bathroom because when I would put any weight on my knee, it would feel like someone was sticking an ice pick in the end of my bone. I kid you not. Well, that turned into arthritis, right? But I was not going to go get a knee replacement. I have a friend, I don't know if Dave's on here tonight. He's had like 6 or 7 knee replacements because they keep going bad. I just knew that was going to be me. And I'm like, nah, I don't do well with general anesthesia and I want to keep my body parts. Thank you. So because of this product, and I'll tell you the 3 that I take as a cocktail, Slide really, really, really gets to that inflammation and gets rid of it. That then gets rid of what? Arthritis, because arthritis is caused by inflammation. So Slide is a wonderful product. STP, we have people who have liver issues because of what? Tylenol, aspirin, acetaminophen, ibuprofen, Midol, Pamprin. We have people that have kidney issues. We have people that have aches and pains and sprains and strains. This is going to help do everything that Midol and Pamprin and acetaminophen and Tylenol and aspirin will do, but it doesn't have the side effects to your liver and your kidneys, folks. It is a great, great product. One of my favorite cocktails are these 3, Slide, Stop, and Relax. All of these, just $25 a month wholesale. So now let's get to our next ones. These 5 are a bit more expensive. These are $60 wholesale, $75 retail. Why? Because they have more ingredients in them. Alt is for anybody that might have breathing issues, whether it's from COPD or asthma or allergies or sinusitis or, any kind of breathing problem, even bad air quality, even if you have a cold. My husband exposed, we don't know what type of flu it was. We didn't get tested, but he gave it to me. I had a runny nose and a little cough. The cough is still kind of hanging on for a couple weeks, going away, but still there. Well, I got all stuffy nosed. I don't like taking any kind of antihistamine. You know how they dry out your mouth. They're not healthy for your heart. They're not healthy for your liver and your kidneys. Alt kept me cleared up. I mean, it was wonderful. Heifer, can't say enough about this product. This is a gentle detox. This is going to clean out your liver and your kidneys. Yes, it will carry out heavy metals. It will purify your blood through the liver. I suggest that you take this at night on an empty stomach before you go to bed. You will see a huge difference. Heart. Do you know anybody that might have heart issues or blood pressure issues or circulation issues? Incredible product. Ice is everything gut related. It does not matter if you have leaky gut, candida, acid reflux, sour stomach, constipation, heartburn. That is your go-to product. It is incredible. MLS, what an incredible product. This is going to promote good gut health. Doctors are starting to understand that a lot of disease starts in the gut. So you've got to have a healthy gut. And with this is an incredible product and will help you. These products, again, are 60 wholesale, 75 retail. Our last two products for right now are our Beauty and Our Brains. These are the most amount of money, and it's still dirt cheap for what they do. $80 wholesale, 100 retail on these two. Beauty is going to help from the inside out. This is going to help with collagen uptake. It's going to help with age spots, fine lines, alopecia, rosacea, acne scarring. Brain. This is anybody that wants mental clarity, mental focus, mental acuity. You want some brain energy. This is a great product. Anybody that wants some mental acuity, that product is absolutely wonderful. Coming next, our hemp seed drop happy HPY is launching this weekend. Yay. This took a while to get into the United States and Canada because it is hemp seed. If you have chronic pain like myself and others, this is a drop you can take, but happy is going to address chronic pain, foggy brain, just like our brain does. This is going to be a great one for depression. And then we have AIR, AIR. This one is launching this weekend too. AIR is an antiviral, is what I'm being told. Yes, it's going to have zinc and magnesium in it. And then our weight loss drop, I believe now is going to come out in January when we launch North America. So a lot in the works. This company is doing planning for the next 10, 15 years. They're not just planning the next year out. We also have a skincare line that is 100% chemical free. It is incredible. I've used most of it. In fact, my eye cream is going to be delivered by the end of the week. I'm really happy about that. Now I'm going to take just a few minutes and I'm going to go through the compensation plan. I am not going to go into detail on this tonight. This is the best comp plan I have ever seen in 30 years. Customers can come in at two levels. You can just become a customer and pay retail, or you can get up to a 50% discount by becoming a premier customer where you are going to have an auto ship every month. That's the only requirement to get that. Or you can become an associate. An associate is just $25 one time per year. We do not charge monthly for our websites like a lot of other companies. These packages are actually your pay status, unlike other companies. We have several packages here from 100 to 3,000. Most companies are going to say, if you don't start at 3,000, you can never get into this club and that club and get this money and that money. We don't play those games. I don't care if you start at 100, you have a way to get to 3,000 through personal use and retail sales. And right now there's no time limit on that. What that does for you folks is that lets you earn without building a big team like top earners in other companies, that lets you earn the same percentage as myself and other leaders in this company. That's pretty cool. No, it's never been done before. Sergey knows how to take care of people. Our retail sales are a lot like most companies. If I go to your website and spend $100, you're going to get $30 cash. That leaves the company with $70 gross profit. Let's just hypothetically say the products cost $20 to make. That leaves the company $50 in net profit. That's where most companies stop. They paid you your 30%, you're done. Our PV to dollar ratio in this company is 80%. You heard that right, 80. Not somewhere between 35 and 55 like most other companies, 80%. When you turn this dollar amount into PV at 80%, it's 40 PV. Sergey puts that 40 PV as a credit that you can order your next product for next month and no money out of your pocket. All it takes, guys, is a couple customers every month, and it costs you nothing to be in this company because we only require a $50 a month spend, and you don't even have to put that on an auto ship. You can just log in and pay for your product when you want. Our first start bonuses are pretty cool. They are flat rate. That means you're going to earn somewhere between 10 and 20%. It does not matter if you start at 100 or 3,000. Let's just hypothetically say I started at 100 tonight and I sponsored George. And George said, well, I'm starting at 3,000, Ruth. I've got the money right now. I want the product because I sell a lot to people I meet on the street. And George does. I'm still going to get that $600 commission, even though I started at 100. It's just flat rate. It doesn't matter where you start. It matters what they buy. And that doesn't get done in a lot of companies either. Okay, next. This is pretty special. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it. This is called a ninary. We use this worldwide because in a lot of Asian countries, they don't like binaries. This is a ninary. It starts off with just 2 legs. You're in the middle. They're going to take the lesser leg, subtract it from the greater leg. You're going to get paid on the 1,920 in volume. Any company out there is going to pay you 10%. That's $192. And you're on your way building again. Well, we start at $192. Here's what I mean. You're in control. If you choose to start at the $100 pack, you're going to get that 10%. If you're going to sign somebody up and all of a sudden an extra $100 fell in your bank account, go upgrade first, because now you're going to get 15% in the ninary. At 420, 625, and at 1,800 and 3,000, which is ultimately where you want to get, you're earning 30% or $576, James, in this versus 192 in any other company out there. I don't know about you all, but I want to get paid top notch for the same effort. If I told you it's going to take you the same effort to get $576 or 192, which one would you want? We'd all pick the 192. Now, when you get to the diamond pay status, whether you start off there or you earn your way there, that's when you can start opening these other legs. Here's what happens. Let's hypothetically say this leg you opened and it did 1,000 in PV. You've got 240 rollover volume in what would be called in any other company your power leg. And this one starts at 0. By the way, we're paid in real time on our commissions. Now they're going to subtract the 240 from the 1,000. That's going to leave your quote power leg at 0 and leave you 760 rollover volume. No other company would ever even contemplate doing something like that. Each leg caps out at 10K a week. You can earn 320K per month just in this one commission alone, which is pretty cool. Now let's go to our matching group bonuses. These start at just manager, which is only $50 a month spending and only $250 in your whole group. And you're going to start earning a 20% match on all the people you personally enroll. As you go up here, you earn deeper 7 levels, unlike most companies that pay 2 or 3. Then we have our unilevel, the back end. Any company out there is going to pay you 10 to 20% on level 1, about 8 here, 6 here, 4 here, 2 here, and there is no company out there that pays more than 1% on level 6 and 7. Again, we do things backwards. Sergey is going to pay you 5% on level 1, but if you're at the diamond pay status, you get 10%. Level 2, 6 or 10, 7 or 10 on 3, 8 or 10 on 4, 9 or 10 on 5, and anybody in this company gets 10% on level 6, whether you're diamond or not. Now, here's what's really important about this. We have no structure requirements at all. Most companies will say, well, no more than 1/3 of your volume can come from any one leg, and you have to have 2 queen of hearts and a joker and 4 blue diamond ostriches or whatever, right? We don't have any of that. That means the average person that comes in here and only sponsors 1 to 2 people is guaranteed to earn 6 levels deep in this unilevel, period. Nobody can take it away from you. Everyone will qualify for that. I was blown away. Now, what happens on level 7 to infinity? Unlike unilevels, other companies that pay you generational pay, where they say, we'll pay you down to the next person of your rank and then you're blocked. If you hit, this is one of 2 that are ranked related. If you hit national director or higher, you're going to earn 1 to 2.5% to infinity. Nobody ever blocks you, period. Then our ALE bonuses. This is really what put me over the top with this company. Here's how it works. You come in and we want to get your first one left and right as soon as we can. The first day, the first week. Each of you are going to do $50 a month. And let's just say you did it your first day. So months 1 through 12, all 3 of you are spending $50 a month. That's all. Starting in month 13 and going through to month 24, you now earn a base pay. You're going to get $10 a month for 12 consecutive months. No questions asked. If you stayed qualified in months 1 through 12, and you're going to get up to $300 a month in the lifestyle bonus. Most people are going to make somewhere between $20 and $310 a month just for staying active for 12 consecutive months as a thank you. The other one of our commissions that is rank-based is the entertainment bonus. This is national director or higher. You can earn $1,000 to $3,000 per month as a thank you for going out and building a team. Then Sergey takes care of the people, some of you that are on this call that want to do this full time, that you're like, you know what, I'm fed up. That's it. I'm putting my foot down. I'm taking control of my finances, and you're going to work this like you would a full-time job. And that you don't even have to work 40 hours a week. Ambassador and above, this is where all your travel's paid for. You get houses and cars and boats and condos and jewelry and fur coats and appliances and you name it, he gives it away. The bottom line here is Sergey knows how to take care of the people that are building the business, both on the lower end and the higher end. It doesn't matter where you fall. He's very fair. Last year, we were voted in the top 5 companies to be part of for 2021. And right now we are sitting in the voting for 2022. We're sitting in number 2. So if you haven't voted, go out there and vote. It is critical. Nobody knows who this company is, folks. Nobody. It should really excite you that we were in the top 5 last year and nobody knows who we are yet. Tonight, I have shown you a couple things. Number 1, timing. Timing has to be right for everybody. And right now, timing is cool because I've never seen this industry grow faster. Why? Has a lot to do with the lockdowns. People have lost incomes, their homes, their cars, they've lost food, everything. And people are understanding that now it's cool to work from home. Big companies, Fortune 500, including Google and everybody else, are now having people work from home, and they understand, oh, I don't have to pay rent on that building. So it's now cool to work at home. Number 2, industries have gone away and people need an income. I have shown you a company that nobody knows about that has done double-digit increases year after year for the past 10 years. We're on our 10th year now, and we are 100% debt-free. We've got a product line that nobody else has. Nobody can even touch us at all. They're infused with negative ions, they're health, and we see rapid results. That's why people love them. And we offer a 30-day money-back guarantee. I can tell you our culture is incredible. We've got a lot of new people on here tonight. I think they would already attest that the culture has been really good. And our compensation plan pays out 63%. You're going to be hard pressed to find another company that will pay you that. 1 year ago, we were at 118 in momentum rank. Right now, we're bouncing between 11 and 13. We are going to break the top 10. When that happens, people are going to start calling you and wanting to get involved with you. So go out and share this with everyone you know, because we are on the move. This company has given away almost now over $5 million in stuff, over $2 million in free product. And watch out, this weekend, there's going to be a huge, huge giveaway. We've got over 300,000 distributors right now worldwide. The good news is about 94% of those now, the number's slowly dropping, are in Eastern Europe. So the world is your oyster, folks. You're going to talk to 10 people and 8 of them have never heard about this company yet. It's easy to get started. Get back with the person that invited you here, get their link, sign up on the registration page, pay your $25 and pick your pack. The pack that sells the most is the 600 pack. The reason for that is it's affordable. number one. Number two, it gets you one of every product we have. That is pretty cool. Everybody wants to try the products. Use the products, share the products, and you will build a team. There's no two ways about it. Products really do sell themselves. We've got sample packs. Now, these are going to come with different flavors. Right now, they've got relax, slide, and ice in them because those three work the fastest for most people. These are only $5 and they come with 4 PV to them. We use Rapid Funnel to help you grow your business if you're afraid of talking to people or don't know what to say. All you got to do is decide, do I want to be a customer or an associate? Now, I am going to call a couple people up. I'm going to start with Marilyn tonight. Marilyn, could you come up and just talk about mom, and that's her mom, and what her circumstances are and what product you're using and the results you've seen?
Okay, so I'm going to start with, I've never shown you this picture of my mom.
Oh my goodness.
When I got my mom out of the home, they were feeding her drugs. And then shortly after I got her, she got a urinary tract infection and almost died. And that picture is them trying one drug after another. And she had a reaction. She was in the hospital 2 weeks. And so, of course, I had already collected natural stuff, but with dementia, you can't swallow. So when I signed up here almost a year ago, I started my mom on one brain. She started speaking bigger words in 4 days, 10 to 11 days, as I've said. She started asking questions. She's talking in the background and answering questions. And that got more and more and more and more words and whatever. And that's phenomenal. That's continuing. She still goes in her ebbs and flows, but it's continuing. But the biggest change that I saw in her physically was after relax, because dementia gets very nervous, and she just opened up and she became a butterfly. Like it was shocking, the night and day different. I want to talk about something that happened last night on the third biggest product that has helped my mother. She would go from runs to constipation. Well, last night she got a gas lock and she was in pain. And I can do a tummy rub and help. So I get her up, go to the bathroom, give her a heifer. She goes to the bathroom. She goes, oh, okay. So it feels good. 10 minutes later, oh. So I get her up and I'm taking her there and pray over her, give her another heifer. She goes to the bathroom again, to my shock. And then just before bed, same thing happened again. And I remember walking to the bathroom and I said, what would I do without the knowledge that I have and simple drops that she can take that I know she's not going to have a horrid reaction on. And she went again. And so 3 times and got it all out. And then she was just like bright and happy again as I'm tucking her in bed. And I went, everybody in the world needs these products. I mean, they're literally where you can get somebody who looks like it could be a climbing emergency. We can't take them to the hospital anymore. Say goodbye. We can't even be with them. My thing of being on these products is to keep my mom out, so she never goes. And I know that that's going to happen. She will die in my arms or in sleep, and I'll say goodbye. And she'll go without pain, and she'll be sucking on it. She'll be sucking on APLGO drops.
That's true.
Thank you.
Thank you. Karen, can you come up and share or show your picture? Folks, I really want you to look at this picture.
Can you see that picture?
We can.
I had perms when I was younger and when I was older, and I had perms all the time, but I could not, my hair burnt. It just burnt bad. Here's a picture, another picture that was just in May 24th when I took this picture.
Yep. I remember
Very
how
little hair there.
Yep. And
Yeah.
I remember how short it was, right at your ears.
Yes. And then I got my hair cut September 30th, and it was right to my ears again. And I had it all even. And now it's
down to your shoulders. Tell everybody what product did that.
Beauty. Beauty did that. Yeah. My hair is growing so much and so fast. And it even took the gray hair away. I was so happy with that because I didn't want to be gray. It was, and my hair is growing so fast. I mean, this is just over a month and my hair is already down my back here.
Yep.
Power for women. I get hot flashes, or I used to get hot flashes very, very bad. I would have to take clothes with me to go shopping or go out. I'd have to change my clothes when I was out because I was so hot, melting and sweating. My hair was wet. I take 1 power now and I don't have any hot flashes. It's fantastic. I wouldn't want those hot flashes back for no money. Alt, I have COPD and I have allergies to pine trees. I take 1 alt and oh my God, it just, I can breathe. It's fantastic. Heifer, I take heifer for, I had swollen ankles and I was in a lot of pain. I could barely walk. And I took 1 heifer and I woke up the next morning and my ankles were back to normal size. It was fantastic.
So you're actually feeling a lot better and you're looking beautiful.
Yes, I'm feeling a lot better. Yes.
Thank you, Karen. I am going to ask a brand new person if he wants to come up. I don't know if he does because I don't know if he wants to give a testimony or not. Keith, do you want to share anything or can you share anything for a minute or two on exactly what you have seen just in the week and a half that you've been taking our products?
Absolutely.
Fantastic.
Thanks for the great presentation as always. Just a little background on myself. So 35 years in the multi-level marketing industry. I've taken my bumps and bruises, but I've also made a lot of money in this industry. And one of the last businesses I was in, I swear I'd never, ever, 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 ever do this again. Georgie called me up one day and he was relentless. He was pleasantly persistent. And he got me on the phone with Ruth. I started taking the product. I've dealt with some health issues over the last couple of years, pretty serious ones. Whenever I eat food that doesn't agree with me, I am immediately running to the bathroom. And that's embarrassing. I mean, I don't, it's not something that's fun to talk about, and I've had runs for the last couple of years. So my digestion, my gut health is really poor right now. I've always been an athlete. I've always been in great shape. And my health has started to decline. I got on these products and I'm going to tell you something. Immediately I saw results. Immediately I was able to eat food that didn't make me run to the bathroom. Then I got more product because that's what I was told that I would do automatically. Once I had a little bit of product, they said, you're going to get more. You're just going to get more because, so I take about 10 in the morning every morning. And I do a cocktail. So first thing I do when I get up, I don't do coffee. I don't do breakfast until later, have something to eat a little bit later. But basically, I take 10 and then I take a couple before I go to bed at night. And I can't even tell you what every single one of them do, to be honest with you. All I know is I'm not running to the bathroom every day and all day long. I go to the bathroom 7, 8, 10 times a day, sitting on the toilet. And it's terrible. What a waste of time. But what was the other thing? Oh, blood pressure. My blood pressure, I went in just for grins and giggles to see what that was. It was 163/93.
Oh, goodness.
And it was like the red lights were going off. And it was saying, you are in stroke and heart attack territory. And I started taking, and again, Ruth knows more about what I'm taking than I do. I just followed her direction and I started taking the product. And literally within one day, my blood pressure dropped. And this may or may not work for you. I can't tell you, but all I can do is give you my personal testimony. My blood pressure dropped from 163/93 to 133/87. And that's one day.
Yep.
So, man, I don't know about you, but my gut health within a week, how long have I been in? A week?
A week? I think a week. 7, 8 days.
I got to tell you something. Almost everybody I talk to says yes. There's
Yes.
a few people that are busy doing other stuff, other things, but almost everybody we talk to is saying yes to me.
Yep.
You know, once they hear the testimonials, once they get on the phone with Ruth, once they, you know, hear George's testimony and get on one of these calls, I mean, it's like, it's a lay down basically. It's like shooting fish in a barrel. This is a fantastic company. It's a fantastic opportunity. The timing is right. It's like if the stars could align, if there is such a thing, the stars align and everything is perfect for you to make money, get healthy, help other people make money, help other people get healthy. This is the one that took me out of permanent retirement. Thank you, George. But remember when we talked to my friend in England yesterday?
Yes, we're talking to him tomorrow.
Thank you for everything. I appreciate it. And your testimonials, guys, are fantastic. I may God bless every single one of you and continue to bless your families and that you continue to get healthy and go out and spread this good word, because this is what this is about.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Keith. It's a pleasure working with you.
Thank
Next,
you.
I'd like to bring up Michael. Michael is a Marine. He served in Vietnam, even though he's only 21 right now. And Michael he's a really healthy guy, as you're going to hear, but he has some good testimonies too. So Michael, can you come up and share for a minute or so?
Yeah, thanks, Ruth. I appreciate you so much. Yeah, after my Marine Corps experience in Vietnam, I needed just to reduce my stress levels. I'm the other end of the spectrum. I've never been unhealthy, despite a lack of nutrition growing up. But when I got out of the Marine Corps and back from Vietnam, I needed to reduce my stress levels. So I joined a health club, and a very good friend of mine introduced me to a professional bodybuilder who taught me how to lift weights efficiently and effectively and reduce the chances of injuring myself using all the equipment. And after the abuse of all my muscle groups, we'd go into the back room for the cold plunge, the jacuzzi, and the sauna multiple times, trying to reduce what I knew was going to happen the morning after my workouts and the morning after of my workouts, that terrible lactic acid buildup where your muscles are literally screaming at you, what are you doing? Well, in my 20s and 30s, that's what I did. Well, when Ruth introduced this to me, I started out at the $600 liter pack. I was on the product for 2 weeks and I realized, you know, Michael, I don't have a jacuzzi or a sauna or a cold plunge in my current residence, but I also don't have lactic acid buildup, none, zero. And I abuse my muscle groups today, a day over 21, as I tell Ruth, just like I did when I was in my 20s and 30s. And yeah, I was born in 47, but I'm only 21. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Thanks, Ruth.
Oh, thank you, Michael. Before you mute, can you tell us when you started, how long it took you to see that result?
Ruth enrolled me on her computer on September 8th. It was late at night, so the order didn't go out till the following morning, September 9th. I had my product on September 11th of last year, 2020. And after being on the product for 2 weeks, I realized no lactic acid buildup. So I called her up, and I had put the $635 to get myself enrolled and started on a credit card, and I upgraded to Diamond. And so now my team isn't anywhere near as large as hers, but I earn the same commission structure as a Diamond as she does. And I take 9 drops every day. If I've learned anything through my life experiences, it's this: practice preventive medicine is way less expensive than the people that go do things to their immune system that cause it to break down and give up and not fight the good fight any longer. And preventive medicine is less expensive all around.
You can get back with the person that invited you here. I'm going to get on out of here. I hope you all have just a wonderful, wonderful afternoon, evening, night, whatever it is. I know we've got people on here from Australia and it's daytime there. So we'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.